welcome back to DZ Football, and somehow we're still in the competition, which is great because we can keep this going. I just want to quickly say a big thanks to all of you, mainly the Algerians. You know, the usual suspects are always there supporting from day one. You guys, trust me, I always grateful of you and very thankful of you, so big thanks for the support on the channel going forward. Now today we're going to be doing the semi-final predictions, and it's very hard now because I've got to separate heart from head and not just say Algeria are going to win because we're there. We've got a big game against Nigeria, and of course, guys, I've only just noticed, how are Tunisia still in the competition? They've won one game, and it was against Madagascar, and 4 draws. It's quite remarkable how they're here. I didn't even watch the game against Madagascar because I was still celebrating the win. Well, I had no energy left to even watch it, I guess, but how are Tunisia still here? Anyway, let's move on. If they're there, I guess they deserve it. They've smashed Madagascar 3-0. That's the only game we got wrong from the quarterfinals. I thought Madagascar would beat them with Ahmed and stuff like that. Of course, on paper, Tunisia have a better team than Madagascar. But this is semi-final prediction video. Only 2 games to predict, but 2 massive games, both being played on the 14th of July. And both in Cairo as well. Our game's going to be in the big international stadium, the one where we lost 2-0 to Egypt 10 years ago, but hopefully it'll be a better result this time. Yeah, semi-final. Let's start off with the Senegal-Tunisia game. Now, of course, 4 teams left, 2 from Algeria's group, which shows how tough our group was to actually win. Now, on paper, Senegal should beat Tunisia. Algeria, the only team left that won in the World Cup last summer. Senegal, you'd say would beat them. You'd say would beat them. Now, Senegal, I don't think, despite the fact that they're still here, I don't think they've been at their best. And I think Senegal can still play better than what we've seen so far. So, I think they might be saving some in the tank. Now, Algeria beat Senegal, so they've already lost to a North African team at this tournament. It's going to be tough for Tunisia. And considering they drew to Mauritania, it doesn't bode well. Well, they drew to everyone, didn't they? They drew to Ghana, to Mauritania, to Angola, to Mali. They swapped keepers for penalties, and, you know, these guys, they've got to step up Tunisia. And if they're at their best, with Msakni and Kazri firing, then they've got a chance. But Senegal with Mane do look a bit unstoppable, and he's missing chances for fun. He could have had the golden boot wrapped up already. So I think I'm going to have to go for Senegal to win this. Considering I said before the Cup Senegal would win it, I'd be foolish to not back them now. And I think Senegal have had such an easy ride. Tunisia, Uganda, Benin, considering what we've had to play, Ivory Coast, Guinea and Nigeria. So I'm going to say Senegal will beat Tunisia, and I think that's a fair prediction. And I think Senegal will beat them 3-1. I think Tunisia will score, might even take the lead, but I think Senegal have got too much going forward, and I think they'll handle the game better. And Senegal have had more time to rest for the game. Let's not forget that. They've had more time to rest, an extra day's rest, and Tunisia had to play extra time against Ghana. So Senegal to beat Tunisia by 3-1. Now Algeria, Nigeria. I mean, when this game's played, there'll only be 3 teams left. This is tough. Now we are on the horizon of Algeria-Tunisia final and Algeria-Tunisia 3rd place playoff, but we want to be in the final. Now Nigeria is tough, and I think it will go extra time and maybe penalties. I don't think the game will be decided in 90 minutes. I think it's far too tight to call. Algeria unbeaten. Nigeria have lost to Madagascar, but Madagascar lost 3-0 to Tunisia, so that's a very weird result to predict. And considering that Nigeria did rest some players for that game, Algeria, is Altali going to be fit? Is Faguli going to be fit? Will Bounedjah keep his place up front? There's a lot of selection issues. We're going to do the full preview later on, but I've got to back us, haven't I? I've got to back us. I don't mean us playing Senegal in the finals, so the whole cup was for nothing. Anyway, I think we'll beat Nigeria 2-1 after extra time. I think we'll beat them in extra time. Now, we have had a day's less rest, and we had to play the 120 minutes, and it's shown with the injuries that we've received. So we're going to have to make some changes, but this hasn't been a stellar Nigeria side. The last 2 cups, they weren't even here, but I think the one before that, they won it. So it will be a tough game, and there's no shame in going out to Nigeria. But my heart says we'll beat them, my head says we won't. But I hope I'm going with my heart, and my heart's right. So I'm going to say, inshallah, Algeria will beat Nigeria by 2-1. And those are going to be my semi-final predictions for Afcon 2019. So in the comments below, only 2 games. You might as well all get involved quickly. 2 games, what your score is going to be. Don't worry about who's going to be scoring the goals. What is the score going to be? Do you think it'll go extra time, the Algeria game? Do you think Tunisia have got a chance? Let me know. I'm sure the Tunisians think they've got a chance, but even some Tunisians will admit they've been poor, and they don't know how they're at this stage either. But anyway, those are my predictions. Would mean a Senegal-Algeria final. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.